big news today as it was announced that Vertafore acquired AgencyZoom. Here in this video, I'm gonna give you my thoughts and my reaction to the acquisition, and I'm gonna tell you what I think the future holds for the insurance industry. Now, before we get into the reaction, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, click subscribe, like this video, and then comment down below. Let me know how this acquisition impacts you, if at all, or what the greater impact to our industry is. Here's the thing, building a technology company is really hard. Building a technology company in the insurance space feels downright impossible sometimes. It's extremely difficult to do this well. And the reason is this: there are thousands and thousands of agents, all of which do business completely different. Everyone's like their own thumbprint. There's no identical way, or there's no matching process. There's no best practices. There's no set of standards. Everyone's just like a lone ranger doing their own thing. And it's really challenging. And so when AgencyZoom came into the marketplace sometime around 2015 or 2016, agents weren't using automation. They weren't using technology. And so they built a very simple product, and they were able to get agents to implement this technology and using very basic primitive forms of automation at the time. And to that is a feat in and of itself. Now, there have been a couple assumptions since the news has broken. I've had a few people reach out to me and ask me a few different questions, so I want to address some of these questions. I've had a few people tell me, Nick, this has got to be a great thing for Better Agency. There's going to be a mass exodus of people that are going to leave AgencyZoom because they don't want to be associated with Vertafore. And that may be true. I don't know. Really, that remains to be seen. There could be a large amount of people that leave, or there could be nobody that wants to leave. I can tell you one thing. We're not gonna plan on it either way. We're gonna go about doing our business the best that we know how to. We're gonna go about thinking about our product, our technology, our customers the way that we have already laid out our roadmap. I know people don't really wanna be associated with Vertafore. I get it. Historically, the perception is that Vertafore buys these companies and they don't do anything with them because they've kind of done that in the past. There have been companies that they've acquired where it's the same product it was 4 years ago. And the only thing that's really changed is the price and the customer service. Price went up, customer service went down. And so I think that's the perception and the assumption. And so we could see a mass fallout from agents wanting to leave AgencyZoom and look at other options. That may be the case. I don't really know. I think people just assume that, hey, Better Agency and AgencyZoom, they're these big competitors. The truth is, we weren't really that big of competitors. We just weren't. We were playing in a completely different space. Once we made the jump to AMS functionality and getting Ivan's downloads into our system and automating policy downloads, we stopped competing with them on product. We had some of the same customers and there was perception, but our products were very different. Do I care that a competitor was acquired by Vertafore? Honestly, I don't care. Aside from who they sold to, and I'll get to that in just a second, you pull out one weed, 10 more grow in its place, and they happen overnight. Here's my prediction. Here's what's gonna happen now that AgencyZoom's been acquired. There's blood in the water. Mark my words. Blood is in the water. You're gonna start to see a lot of bottom feeders start to jump into this space. People who have no business building technology are gonna start trying to build technology. Why? Because they saw what AgencyZoom did. They're gonna come in, they're gonna build a product, they're gonna get a couple hundred people on it, and they're gonna hope that Vertafore or Applied, somebody comes sniffing around and wants to acquire them. And what's gonna happen is people are gonna start to come into the marketplace and they're gonna make and bring in subpar technology. And our problem is going to get worse. If something doesn't happen, our problems are gonna get exponentially worse. Now let's talk about the acquisition in and of itself. What do I think about Vertafore buying AgencyZoom? The fact that it is Vertafore, I'll be honest, that's probably the most distressing part. It's not that they sold. They got millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. Congratulations to them. You only get so many opportunities, if an opportunity ever presents itself, to have real generational wealth change in your family tree. So I get it. I don't fault them for that. But I just go, man, does it have to be them? It's just the same old thing. It's the same old. Our industry takes one step forward, then takes two steps back. That's what it feels like. The same players in the market tried to gobble up and dominate everything. It would be one thing if these companies acquired these businesses and then try to, make them scale or make them go up. But if history's any indicator, that's not what happens. And that's not what's probably gonna happen here. I would have much rather they sold to a player that was gonna do something with the product, or at least had the strong desire or the vocal push that says, yes, we're gonna make this something even better. So That's kind of my feelings on that. I wish we'd get more players in the market. I wish people would come in and try to really change our industry and give agents the tools that they need. But, at the end of the day, whatever. Another assumption that people have brought up, and so let's just address it. It's the elephant in the room. They go, Nick, when is Better Agency going to sell it to Vertafore? When is Better Agency going to sell it to Applied? Here's the thing, I'm going to say this in full transparency. I have no idea. It's like me asking you, when are you going to sell your agency? And to who? Most of you watching this would say, I don't know. I don't know who I'm going to sell to. I don't know when I'm going to sell, but there's going to come a day when you're not going to be involved with your agency. That's just practical reality. And the practical reality is we're not going to be involved with Better Agency forever. That's just not real. There's going to be a time when somebody takes the baton and they go even further than we go. That's what we're trying to create. I can tell you this, we're not motivated by an acquisition. We're motivated to change our industry. We're motivated to give agents the tools that they need to compete in a changing landscape. We are mission focused. Will there be a day when someone wants to buy us and we probably say yes? Yeah, because that's how every business happens. They're not eternal. So I can say that I don't think that time is anytime soon. We got way too many things to do. We got way too many projects we want to complete. We have way too much change we want to create. Listen, maybe you're an AgencyZoom user and today's news has you feeling frustrated, anxious, mad, concerned about the future. If that's you, then candidly, I want to invite you to click on the link in the description below and schedule a call with our team. We want to show you how Better Agency is revolutionizing how independent agents grow their business. I can't pretend to know what Vertafore is going to do with this acquisition. I have no clue. I don't know if they're just going to sit on it. I don't know if they're going to dismantle it. I don't know how they're going to assimilate it into their current product offerings. I couldn't pretend to know. But I do know this. Here at Better Agency, we're looking to change the industry. We're looking to put the tools in your hands that's going to help you compete with every direct-to-consumer insurance writer, with every insurtech. We want to put the tools in your hands. They're going to help you grow your agency. So if you're watching this video and you're an AgencyZoom user, or even if you're not, but you're just curious on the topic, then schedule a demo with our team. Click on the link in the description below, schedule your time, and we'd love to show you if Better Agency is the best fit for your agency.